Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Prateek and you are watching BLine TV. Today we're back with another interesting video, and today we will be discussing about how is it that exactly you can find your passion, your talent and your strengths. So we will be doing this today with three simple things that we will be following along the lines of the golden circle rule. The first being why. Why is it important to discuss and think about what subject or what course you want to pursue before just jumping right in? Yeah. Second is we will be breaking down the exact steps on how you can find out your passion, how you can find out your strength and follow that. Now to do this, we will be using a technique, an old Japanese concept called Ikigai. I will be discussing about that in detail very shortly. And the third thing is what? What are the questions that you need to ask yourself? What are the things that you need to consider before selecting a course of study? Yeah. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, so we're talking about the first step here, which is the why. Why is it that you need to find out and discuss and research about the subject that you are going to pursue, the course that you are going to pursue? Now, before jumping in, I just want to talk about what are the usual norms. What do usually students do? So mostly we decide about these courses or the subjects that we are going to do using a few factors. Okay. For example, one of them is what is the course and subjects that your friends are going to do and you want to follow and also do that. It's very usual and very general. Yeah. Second is maybe there is a subject that your parents or your teachers are insisting or suggesting you to do and take up. Third is maybe there is some influence in your life, maybe an actor, maybe someone you look up to who made you realize that some subject or some course or some career is really cool and you want to do that just because of that. Yeah. And the fourth thing is usually some subjects look easy to do and then you just want to be able to graduate, you just want to get a degree and find out a way. So these are some questions that you ask yourself, or some things, some factors that are considered when you usually, as per the norms, students take up subjects through. But let me tell you something right here right now. These are the exact questions, these are the exact factors that you need to stay far away from, because these are really not going to help you. And to back me up, there is actually a research paper, a research that was done by Denise Plessis from International University of Management in Namibia. I will link down to her paper in the description, so if you want you can go and read that. She talks about in her paper that why and how students choose the wrong subjects and how it makes them switch to another subject or another course later on when they actually realize. Yeah, and this happens a lot. You will read about all of it in the research paper. So coming back to the point, now that you know that why is it important, how exactly can you find out your passion, how exactly can you find out your subjects that you want to choose? We will break this down using the technique that I called about before, which is Ikigai. Now Ikigai is a old Japanese concept which means reason of being. What is your reason of being? We will just find out that right here right now. Now you can follow me right here right now, grab a pen and paper and just list out a few things. We will do this activity now. Okay, you need to find out four things and you need to write them down. First is what is something that you are good at, what is something that you have the skills for or you can acquire easily. Okay, second thing is what do you love to do, what is it something that you love to do in your free time. Right now when we're in this environment of quarantine, when you're all home, what do you do in your free time? What is it that you like to do? And please don't write watching Netflix and watching movies. That doesn't work out. Yeah. The third thing is what is it something that you can be paid for? Okay, let me take an example here. For example, you like drawing or you like sketching and you're an artist. Okay, that is something you like. Now, are you good at it? Maybe you've been drawing, maybe you've been sketching for past some years as a hobby and now you're good at it because you've been practicing. So you have the skills. What is it that you can be paid for? You can be paid for becoming a designer. Nowadays, there's a huge demand out there for graphic designers, for virtual designers, for product designers, and the people who design logos and posters and movie posters and all of that. So that is something that it can be paid for. And the fourth and the last thing is, what is it that the world needs right now? What is it that people need right now out there in the world? Now, taking a different example, because of the situation, right now the world needs a lot of paramedics. So had you had done a course in paramedics, you would be in high demand right now. Sticking to the example that we are taking, designers. Obviously, even in this situation, all around the world, the world needs people who can communicate what they want to do through designs, through posters, through logos. These are all forms of communication. When a company or a brand or a person wants to communicate what they stand for to the world, that's where designers come in. So it's just one example that I took. It could be something entirely different for you. Yeah. So these are 4 things that you need to find out. Then you have to make them coincide. What is that one point where all of these 4 things meet? Okay, and that right here will be your ikigai, or your reason of being, or your passion, your career that you want to focus on. So what I'll do is, we will prepare another video on our way to the next one, and in that one we will be taking a person, an actual student from Namibia, and we will be helping him or her going through the whole activity together, and at the end of the video to find out exactly what his or her passion or talent is. And you can follow us right there, so stay tuned for that one. Now you find what your career would be, or what you're passionate about. How do you do it? What are the steps that you need to take? What are the questions that you need to ask yourself before jumping into that? How can you pursue that? When you select your ikigai, when you have done your ikigai research, you need to backtrack. You need to go back to this is the career that I need to focus. What is the course that I need to do to get into that career? For example, sticking to the same example, you find out that you want to become a graphic designer. Okay, what is the course that you want to do to become a graphic designer? Now the course will be usually bachelor in visual arts or product design. Okay, that is something that you have to do as a course. Now, to find out about that course as well, you have to find out and research about what are the subjects, what are the modules that you will be studying when you are doing that course. Yeah, how is it that you can make the most out of it? How is it that you can become the shining star? Because don't forget, even if you select a course, there's still a lot of competition out there. I'm sure from people that are watching me right now, even if 100 of you think that Bachelor of Visual Arts or designer is something that you want to be in, already 5,000, 10,000 students all around the world, even more, are studying that course right now. So there's still competition. How? So you need to find out about the modules in advance before jumping into the course, to make sure that you become that shining star. You have that edge while you're doing that course, because you already know what is coming in your path. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that to do this you have to wait. Please don't take me wrong again. As soon as you finish your grade 10 or 12, you have enough time. This doesn't take a lot of time. Always, I'm here. Our team here at Be Align is here to help you out through that. You will find our emails and contact numbers below in the description. So if you find any problems going through the whole concept, or how to pursue your studies further, or to make a career out of it, you can always hit us up on the email, contact us through social media, or through contact numbers, and we'll be in touch with you. Yeah, so please tell us, how did you like the video? If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. Please comment down below, what did you like the most about it, and what is something that you would like us to cover in future. Any suggestions, any queries are most welcome. Don't forget to subscribe us, it really helps us a lot. This is Be Align TV. I'm your host Prateek, signing off.